Test planning. Test planning. Okay. Here, important tasks. Already we mentioned important tasks. Tell me what is the first task, initial task, Rekha. In test planning stage, what is the initial task?
Understanding and analyzing the requirements.
Yes. See, understanding and analyzing the requirements. Requirements. See, two sorts of testing. One is formal testing, another is informal testing. We are going to discuss formal testing. Sometimes uh, no requirements for some projects, but that is informal. Without requirements, without test cases also, testers perform testing using ad hoc methods, exploratory testing, error guessing. Those are experience-based techniques. But this is formal testing. Here, uh, two types. One is requirement specification based. Second one is use case based. Requirement specification. Document name SRS. Some company see popular name is SRS, software requirement specification. But some companies call PRD, product requirement document, BRD, SRDs, different names. See, general name is SRS. Another sort of testing is this one, use case based. Use case. Use case means business scenario or user scenario. Another name of this type of testing, business process based testing. See, specification based, business process based. Okay. What is use case? Already we discussed that one. What is use case? Tell me, Lalita, what is use case?
Initial use
Ah,
describe the user behavior
ah,
or the business scenario
ah.
involving the active and the
Good. See, a business scenario or user scenario in a dialogue between system and actor. Actor means whoever interacting with the system. Here system means AUT, application under test. Okay, specification based, business process based. Okay. This is first thing. Next, see, before test planning, risk analysis is there. In test plan also, test lead mentions risks and mitigations. But before that, analyzation required. See, risk analysis. Risk analysis. See what type of risks. Tell me, Rekha, generally, what type of risks we face during test testing process?
the deadlines may exceed
Mm.
and the budgets may, I mean, it can go more than budget because of the time
Mm.
it is for testing.
Mm. See, one type employees issues. See, team member issues. Suppose sometimes team members may resign at middle of the project. Team member issues. That is one type of issue. Next one, supplier issues. Supplier issues. Otherwise, you can say vendor issues. What is vendor issue? Suppose uh, somebody has to deliver hardware or software for our testing. See, vendor is not delivering in time, so that may impact on our schedule. Supplier issues, hardware vendors, software vendors, any delays, supplier issues, one of the risk. Team member issues, that is also one of the risk. Next, training. Training. Suppose we don't have sufficient uh, professionals, knowledge resources. Sometimes training required. Here, training also two types. One is automation training tools. Another is domain training. Domain. Suppose ours is insurance project. Our team members not having that insurance domain knowledge. See, using SMEs, SME term, subject matter experts, we need to provide the training. Otherwise, suppose in our team one or two members are having experience, remaining members not having. So knowledge sharing instead of providing training, knowledge sharing. See, this is also one of the issue. Next, as Rekha told, time also one of the issue, deadlines. Next, budget also one of the issue, budget and egos, team member egos. Suppose we have knowledge professionals, but communication problem, that time also risk. See, these are the important risks. Sort out, Lalita. Generally, what type of risks we face during testing process? Ah, 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 mm, ah, mm, mm, mm. Okay, okay. See, once again, here important risks, team member issues. Next, training, training issues. Next, vendor issues, suppliers issues. Next, time, budget, and communication among team members, etc. See, first lead, test lead analyzes all these risks and mitigations or solutions also. He prepares solutions also. Next, next, what is the next one? Tell me, Rekha, what is the next one?
Test strategy implementation.
Test strategy implementation. Test strategy. See, how to test. We have requirement, then strategy means how to test. Based on strategy, estimations vary. See, test strategy implementation. Test strategy, implementation. See, already I told test strategy is company level document. It describes all test levels, next test types within those levels, and test design techniques, etc. Test lead implements that strategy to our project. Suppose our test level is system testing. Test types. As per our application requirement, we need to perform functional testing, functionality testing is subset of functional testing, security testing, and performance testing, non-functional. See, functionality testing, security testing, subsets of functional testing, performance testing, non-functional. Suppose we need to perform these three sorts of testing for our application. First, test lead defines how to test functional, how to test the functionality of the system, performance, next security, based on company strategy. See, in test plan document also, one field is there, test approach. He mentions this strategy in that test approach field. Here, stage or level, system testing level, next test types, what types of testing. Suppose functionality testing, security testing, next performance testing. Next, test design techniques, how to test. Suppose equivalent classes, decision table testing, boundary value analysis, etc. techniques. Next one, what is the next thing? Tell me, Rekha. Test estimations. Okay. This we will discuss later. Test estimations is there. Next, next one.
Team formation.
Team formation. Already I told some companies forms teams after test planning, but that is not standard way. Standard way is first team formation, then test plan documentation. Why? All team members' contribution also required for test planning. Okay. See, team formation. See here, test lead considers some factors. First factor, scope of the project, seriousness of the project. Scope means seriousness of the project. Next, availability of knowledge resources. Next, time. Next, budget. Next, environmental issues, etc. See, by considering these factors, test lead forms team. Okay. Next thing. Test plan documentation. Okay. Test plan documentation. See, test plan documentation. See, test lead prepares test plan based on project plan and the test strategy and requirements, and with the contribution of team members. Here, and one more thing, test plan template may vary from one company to another and one project to another. What I am going to explain is standard standard format. Some companies may not follow standard format. Here, you take any technology, any industry, three types of concepts. One is universal concepts, next local concepts, next controversy concepts. Universal concepts means if it is India, UK, Germany, US, any country, same definition. Okay, sentence formation may vary, same definition, same theme. Example, what is regression testing? What is verification? What is validation? What is quality assurance? What is quality control? See, these are global concepts, or you can say universal concepts. Universal concepts. No meaning difference from one country to another and one company to another, one organization to another. Some concepts, local concepts. Example, test plan template, test case template, test data template, defect report template. All these are local. Okay, theme same, but templates may vary from one company to another. No, there is no universal template. Some companies follow large size template. Some companies follow small size template. See, it depends on their feasibility. They use templates. Next, third one, controversy concepts. Suppose sanity testing, smoke testing is there. That is controversy concept. Some companies say, some people say, sanity is different, smoke is different. Some people say sanity, smoke, both are synonyms. See, that time we need to follow international standards. See, as per IEEE, sanity and smoke both are synonyms. But some people not agree with that. But we have to follow standard organizations references. Okay, na? Got the point? This test plan document, test plan template, it is a local concept or global concept or controversy concept?
Local.
Local concept. Test plan template may vary from one company to another, one organization to another. Okay.
Yes.
Here, first one, see, field. Generally, we can use Word document. Nowadays, some companies are using some tools also for test plan documentation. Most of the companies using Word document. Word document is enough. Suppose if it is Excel document, spreadsheet, it is not comfortable for test plan documentation. Why? Theory, 90%, 95% theory, less tables, 90%, more than 90% theory oriented. So most of the companies following Word document. Suppose if it is test case template, defect report template, Excel is comfortable. Okay, but no issues. You can use Word document also for test case document as well as defect report document. But spreadsheet is comfortable for test case and defect report. But for test plan, Word document is comfortable. See, test plan, test plan ID, test plan ID. Here we can use any unique name, any unique identifier for our test plan. Any unique. Suppose in our company, 10 or 15 projects running. So using this test plan ID, we can easily identify the document. Test plan ID. Example, suppose ours is internet banking system. Internet banking system. Example, suppose IBS TP 001. Any unique name you can use. Okay. Next, IBS, IBS underscore TP underscore 001. First version. Next, introduction. Here, uh, 5 to 10 lines, 5 to 10 lines explanation for 5 to 10 lines explanation about the project. Suppose if it is internet banking system, tell me some description, 5 to 10 lines description. Lalita, I think all of you familiar with net banking. Tell me some. Tell me a brief description about internet banking system. Lalita. Okay, Rekha. Rekha.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a brief description about internet banking system.
Users can find like
Hmm.
users can log into their accounts, see
Hmm.
funds,
Hmm.
withdraw funds,
Hmm.
and
Yes. See, in technical terms.
activity
Ah,
based
yes. Yes. Suppose you can start like this. See, so and so bank. Suppose ABCD bank internet banking system consists of two interfaces. One is admin interface and user interface. In admin interface, we have some modules. One is a master data module, a reports module, user management module, etc. In user interface, we have information module, personal banking module, next corporate banking, small business, etc. And it provides necessary interface to bank customers to perform banking transactions like balance inquiry, bill payments, money transfers, and loan payments, credit card payments, etc. Okay, like some description. Next, test items. See, components are modules. Components are modules. See, introduction, theoretical description about the project and scope of the test plan document also. Scope of the document also. See here, test items, software items we have to mention. Here, admin side, admin interface. Next, user interface. Admin interface, user interface. Admin side, we have some modules. Master data. Next, user management. User management, reports, etc. Next, user interface side, information. See, every internet bank application provides information. Suppose I don't have any bank account, still I can log in, still I can access banking sites for getting information. Information means branch locators, ATM locators, next loan interests, next availability of loans, eligibilities, next this one fixed deposits, etc. Next bank history about bank future achievements, etc. See, without account also we can access bank information. Next, if you have bank account, internet banking account, we can get services. Services means bank this one money transfer. Money transfer is service. Next, bill payment. Bill payment is service. Next, mini statement generating service. Got the point, Lalita? User interface side, two types of users.
Yes.
User interface side, two types of users. What are the two types of users? One is guest users. One is guest users. Another is account holders, isn't it? Guest users. Next, account holders. Admin side users, super admin for all transactions. Next, admins, module wise admins or service wise admins. Super admin, admin. Okay. Information one of the module, the common module. I am discussing about common modules. Personal, personal banking. Some Indian banks provide NRI banking also. That is not common module. That is not a global thing. Only for Indian banks. Next, corporate banking. Corporate banking. Next, business, etc. modules. See here in test items, test lead mentions components. Next one, references. References. See here test lead mentions reference documents to this test plan. Reference documents to this test plan. Tell me, Rekha, what are the references for test plan?
Requirements document.
Yes, requirements is a mandatory thing. Requirements. Next.
Project plan.
Good. Project plan.
Test strategy document.
Yes, test strategy. Next. Already we discussed this one. Already we discussed. Continue.
Prototype.
See, these are mandatory things. Next, optionals. Use cases, if available. Use cases. Next, elaborating. High level design. High level design document. Next, low level. Low level design documents. Next.
Process guidelines.
Yes, process guidelines. Next, if available, any prototypes, process guideline doc. Next, if available, prototype. Prototype means screens with no functionality. Okay, okay. See, these are the references. References. Next, combined fields, features to be tested, features to be tested. Next, features not to be tested. Features to be tested. Next, features not to be tested. Why not to be tested? Say if it is new project, all features must be tested. If it is a new project, suppose maintenance project, suppose this project plan, this test plan for our maintenance project, one new module added, then suppose that new module release impactions with another modules, then we need to test that impacted areas also. Suppose we have 5 modules in our project. Now in this version we are adding sixth module. Sixth module impacts with fifth and fourth. Then we have to test 4, 5 and 6 modules. Suppose no changes, no impacts on first, second, third modules. Here you can mention first module features and second module features and third module features in this features not to be tested list. Next, sixth module, fifth module, fourth module features in features to be tested field. Got the point, Lalita? Suppose if it is new project, all the features. Only added features and impacted features, isn't it? Suppose suppose it is new project, NA not applicable. Features to be tested. Features to be tested. 1 minute. Take control Rekha and type features to be tested. Suppose first segregate A, admin interface. Admin interface. Okay. Under admin interface, module, first module, use Roman number 1, small one. Use 2, this one, tabs. If you use space, every time problem. Use 2 tabs. Okay. Master data. Master data. Okay. See, master data is one of the module. Master data means required data for running the application. Suppose our bank is there. We have 100 branches, 150 ATMs now. We are adding new branches, new ATMs. Then admin user has to enter new branch details as well as ATM details. Okay. Here mention the features. Features. What are the features? 1 minute. 1 minute. You don't use alignment. Later we can use. If you use time, you just directly write one by one. Numbering is there. Master data. Under master data module. Here. Under master data module, add new bank. That is one of the feature. Add new branch. Add new branch. See, if end user sorry, if you admin user clicks that add new branch, then it will open form, branch name, next address, contact person, contact details, etc. Okay, just we are discussing high level features. Add new branch, next add new ATM, add new ATM, new ATM, next add new loan type. Suppose right now we are providing four types of loans. Next month onwards we are banking going to provide another loan. Admin user has to enter that new loan type. Next new account type, add new account type. Next add new deposit type, term deposits like new deposit type, etc. etc. Okay. Next user management module. User management. User management. 1 minute. Here add new branch, one of the feature. Next edit branch also. Suppose branch address changed. So admin user has to change the details. Edit branch. Next, suppose we closed one branch, so delete branch also required. Delete branch. See, same for remaining also. Edit ATM, delete ATM. Next, add loan type, edit loan type, delete loan type. Next, new deposit, uh, edit deposit, delete deposit. Next, user management. Here, right, first one is uh, create new user, create new user, create new user. Next, edit user, delete user, edit user, delete user. Edit means providing changes in permissions, etc. etc. Next, reports module, third module. Example, reports module. Reports, reports. Next, branch wise report, branch wise report. Next, user wise report. Next, day, comma, month, comma, year reports. Day. Day wise, month wise, quarter wise, half yearly wise, yearly, like day, comma, month, comma, yearly reports. Reports. Next, service wise report. Example, I want to take only loans report, only fixed deposit report, only new account reports. So service wise report means only loans. from all branches, only loans, comma, only new accounts, next only fixed deposits, etc. Service-wise reports, etc. Next, second interface, B, what is that one? Second interface, user interface. See, in admin interface, these are the modules and features. See, interface, module, feature. Next, user interface. User interface. See, separate URLs for if it is see for all web applications, separate URLs for admin interface and user interface. End user end user knows only user interface URL. Only banking professionals means authorized professionals, admins, super admins, super admins only know that admin interface details. Suppose if you know that admin interface details, it won't accept. See, if you type that URL in browser window, first it asks user ID and password. It see high level security. See, security two types. One is user level security, machine level security. See, if you type URL in browser window, first it checks that machine, that is bank machine or not. First it checks that machine ID. If machine ID is recognized, then it asks user ID and password. See, bank employees also not able to access that admin interface from their home. Got this point, Lalita? Bank employees also, see, even authorized user also not able to access admin interface from from other systems. Why? Mission level security, not user level security. Mission level security. For user interface, only user level security. Okay. See, in user interface side, suppose ICICbank.com. That is user interface. Okay. Next, next, next. Say I will show one small thing. 1 minute. 1 minute. One minute. See, gcrit.com is there. See, it is just user interface. Just user interface. See, anybody can access this user interface. Here, no restrictions. Next, admin interface is there. See, another URL. See, slash WP admin. This is admin interface. Here, beginning, it is asking password. Okay, I don't have system level security, but financial applications have system level security. So find the difference. Find the difference between these two. User level security, system level security. User interface side, type Reka modules. Features. Okay, first modules na. First module. Use Roman numbers, small numbers. Modules. Information. It is one of the module. Information. You can find information in all any bank application, any bank web, this one internet banking application. Information. Here what are the features? Type branch locators. Branch locators means bank branch address. Next, comma ATM locators. Okay, okay, you can write second one also, no problem. ATM locators. ATM locators. Next, next, loans information. Loans information. Next, bank history. Bank history. Next, bank financial details. See, some banks show their financial details. See, we have 10,000 crore deposits, 7,000 crores, some loans, etc. Like bank financial details. Next, next, fixed deposit details, fixed deposits information, fixed deposits information. Next, fixed deposits information. Next, calculators. Uh, See, some banking applications provide calculators. Calculators like tools. Actually, in technical terminology, tool. It's not general calculator. General mathematic calculator. Loan calculators, term deposit calculators, etc. Did you find this type of calculators in any application, banking application, Rekha? Some applications, some banking, internet banking applications provide loan calculator. Suppose you want to get 20 lakh loan for housing, then you can check. Suppose if it is 10 years duration, how much EMI? If it is 20 years duration, how much EMI? Like they provide some calculators, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, loan calculators. Loan calculators, term deposit calculators, like. Okay, this is also one type of feature, etc. etc. Next, second mod, one next model two, Roman number small two, uh, personal banking. See all these features to be tested. Personal banking. Here, login, login. See, login operation, end user login operation. Okay. Next, balance inquiry is one of the feature. Balance inquiry. Next, bill payment. Bill payment. Next, fund transfer. Fund transfer, etc. etc. See, under these features, some sub features also. Suppose bill payments, utility bills and other bills like utilities and subscriptions, etc. Utilities, utility payments, subscriptions. What is utility payment? Can you tell me, Lalita? What is utility payment? Give an example.
Credit card payment.
Suppose electricity bill is there. Electricity bill is there. That is utility service. Electricity bills. Next, this one.
Phone bill.
Telephone bills. Regular Those are utilities. Subscriptions means you can subscribe any this one magazines or other things. Okay. See, bill payments generally two types: utility payments, subscriptions. Okay. Next, fund transfer. Under fund transfer also some sub features. Example, uh, transfer to same bank. Next, other banks. NEFT. You know NEFT in Indian terminology. NEFT transfer. See, transfer also two types. Transfer to same bank. Same bank. Branch may vary, same bank. Next, transfer to other banks like sub features, etc. Next, corporate banking. Another module, corporate banking. 1 minute. One important feature I forgot. You mentioned that one, fifth one. Fifth one, statement generation. Statement generation means mini statement or detailed report. Your account summary. Suppose you want 3 months, last 3 months transaction report. Otherwise, mini statement you can generate. Mini statement, detailed statements also two types: mini statement and detailed reports. Okay. Detailed report. In this detailed report, you can customize this report. You can customize according to your needs. Example, date wise, service wise, etc. Next, corporate banking. Another module, corporate banking. Corporate banking. See, in this corporate banking also, generally banks provide multi-user support for corporate banking. Suppose for chairman or MD one account, and for accounts manager another account, personal manager one account, like sub accounts. So user creation. See, suppose HR manager. HR manager generates that payroll. Uh, with using his account, he splits uh, amount to all employees. Okay. Say corporate banking here, user creation one of the features. Suppose if you get corporate banking facility, you can create, edit, delete users. See, if it is personal banking, generally one user only. Personal banking, single user. If it is corporate banking, multiple users. See, user creation. Next, 1 minute. 1 minute. Instead of this, you write add user, comma, edit user, comma, delete user. See, three features. Add user, add new user, edit user, delete user. Add user. Next, two. Okay, continue. Edit user, delete user, delete user, delete user. Okay. Next, here also balance enquiry means company account balance. Balance enquiry, balance enquiry. Next, money transfer, transferring amount to another companies and vendors. Money transfer, money transfer. Next, payroll. See, companies uh, can pay directly from their bank account. Payroll. Next, reports. See, they can generate monthly, yearly and daily reports, etc. etc. Okay, okay. See, uh, this is about a brief. Okay, leave the control. This is a brief description about banking features. Here I have taken internet banking application, two interfaces, admin interface, user interface, admin interface, user interface. In admin interface, some modules, master data, user management, reports. Next, in user interface, information, personal banking, corporate banking, etc. Next, features not to be tested. Suppose this is new test plan. All features, we have to test all features. So here not applicable. Next, next one, entry criteria. Entry. Entry criteria. Next, combined fields. Relation is there. Exit criteria. Exit criteria. Next, suspension criteria. Suspension criteria. Okay. What is the entry criteria? See, it describes, it defines when to start testing. When to start testing. Next, exit criteria. It defines when to stop testing. Next, suspension criteria. It defines when to stop testing temporarily. Suppose middle of the project testing, one showstopper bug arrived. Showstopper means without resolving that bug, we can't forward. Sometimes showstoppers means without resolving that defect, we can't forward. Example, login. Suppose login operation, login button not functioning and enter button also not functioning. Means login operation not functioning, then we can't forward. That login is showstopper. Suppose showstopper is there, we have to stop the testing temporarily. After resolving that defect, we can continue. Okay, suspension criteria. Tell me, Lalita, what are these three criteria? Entry, exit, and suspension criteria. What they define? Ah, ah, ah. Temporarily. Okay, okay. Here, two concerns. See, in our testing activity, here two concerns. First one is test design, next test execution. See, test design. Test design. Next one is test execution. Execution. Identify the entry criteria for test design. Rekha, identify the entry criteria.
enter username and password.
What is enter username and password? What is the entry criteria for design, test design? Okay, see, first team formation must be done, isn't it? If you want to start the test design process, see, team formation must be done. Next, uh, roles and responsibilities allocation, responsibilities allocation. Responsibilities. Next, schedule, schedule. Next, requirements. Next, test case template, etc. Next, some optionals are there. Suppose if it is new domain to our team, if required, see domain training on domain, training on domain. Next, training on automation tools if we are using. Anything else? See, if you want to start the test design process, what are the required thing? What are the required things? Tell me, Rekha. What are the required things?
Team formation.
See, team must be formed. Next,
Responsibilities.
allocation of responsibilities. Okay.
Responsibilities and rules. Schedule.
Uh,
Requirement.
uh,
Test case template.
mm,
Etc. Whereas optional features are like training on the domain,
uh,
and if they are using any automation tools,
uh,
training on automation tools.
good, good. See, this is entry criteria for test design. Next, entry criteria for test execution. Tell me, Lalita, what is the entry criteria for test execution? Oh, already there. Test execution, entry criteria. Test plan document. Okay. Test plan document. Readiness of test plan document. See, in test plan document only we mention these fields. Test plan must and should. Hmm. Okay, put mute. Some noise coming from your side. Can you identify Rekha?
As readiness of application.
Yes, yes. First one is readiness. Readiness of
Application.
environment first, then application. Readiness of test lab. Next, readiness of AUT, application under test. Otherwise, say for test design, test lab not mandatory. From standalone missions also, you can create test cases by copying requirements document and test plan, test case template and test plan. you can start test design process. But for test execution, readiness of test lab mandatory. Next, readiness of AUT also mandatory. Next, test plan already roadmap. Next, requirements also. Sometimes we need to cross check requirements. Next, test cases, case docs. Next, test data, input data for testing. Next, defect report template. Template means format. Template, etc. Okay, na? Tell me, just once list out uh, this entry criteria for test design and test execution, Rekha.
For entry criteria for test design is
Uh,
information,
uh,
responsibility,
uh,
like responsibility allocation
mm,
rules
mm,
and schedule, requirement,
uh,
test case template, and etc. And mandatory are like domain training,
mm.
if they are using automation tools and automation tools training.
Okay.
Whereas entry criteria for test execution is readiness of environment, that is test lab and all, and readiness of application under test,
Mm,
requirements,
mm,
and test case documents,
mm,
test data that is input for testing,
mm.
and defect report template.
Good. Good. See, next, exit criteria. It defines when to stop testing. It defines when to stop testing. Okay, when to stop. Mm. Here only one concern. Only concern is execution. See, at the execution stage only, we decide when to stop testing. When to stop. Ah, when to stop testing. After, suppose, all possible all possible test cases executed. Next, maximum defects fixed. Maximum defects. See, sometimes developers may postpone some defects, that is low impact defects, cosmetic defects, cosmetic functionality, not high severe. See, maximum defects fixed. Next, see, time limitations. See, delivery of the product limitations. Next, budget limitations. All are considerable factors. See, final regression. Performed successfully. See, these are the criteria for criteria to decide when to stop testing. Tell me, Lalita, What are the criteria for deciding when to stop testing?
After all the possible test cases are executed,
Ah.
when maximum defect rate,
Ah.
final regression performed successfully,
Ah.
time limitation, project completion.
Okay. And one more thing also, confidence. See, team lead, team leader, confidence on test process. See, sometimes suppose we created 1,000 test cases, possible 980 cases executed, some defects raised, maximum defects fixed. But still, test leader not having confidence. That time he may ask for writing some more cases for covering all areas and execution. See, after test execution also, sometimes test design may happen. Got this point, Rekha?
Yes, sir.
See, general sequence is test design, then execution. But sometimes after execution also, we need to write some test cases for covering all areas. Why? Suppose we don't have confidence on quality of the product. After executing all possible cases and after fixing maximum defects also, we don't have confidence on product. That time, uh, test lead test lead can decide for writing some more test cases and covering some more areas. Okay, na? Hmm. Here, that confidence also very important factor. Okay. Suppose confidence on test process, test lead can decide stop testing. Hmm. Next, suspension criteria. It defines when to stop testing temporarily. When to stop testing temporarily. Hmm. Then tell me one or two scenarios for the suspension criteria, uh, Rekha.
When like login
Hmm.
situation fails or
Okay.
some of the buttons can't
Suppose showstopper, show
stop.
showstopper bug, showstopper bug raised. See, with what is showstopper? It stops show. Show means testing. Without resolving that showstopper, we can't forward. Example, suppose this QTP dummy application, flight reservation application is there. Here agent registration is there. Suppose after entering agent name and password, if you click on OK button, that button is not functioning. Suppose if you enter key also not functioning on that operation. So logging into the system, without logging into the system, we can't test other operations like insert order, update order, delete order, fax order, etc. Suppose cancel button is not functioning. See, it is for disappearing the dialog. Cancel button is not functioning. No problem. That is not serious functionality. But OK button, that is serious functionality. See, showstopper raised. We need to stop the test process until that bug gets solved. Next, next, any other issues? Suppose supplier issues. Supplier issues. Suppose uh, from next week onwards, we have to start the automation process, but vendor not supplied, distributor not supplied tool. So delays in supplying, we need to stop the test process. Not only that one, suppose we require 20 new machines for our test lab. See, not supplied in time. We need to wait for that items. Supplier issues. Next, vastly changes. Vastly changes in requirements. See, temporarily we need to suspend the testing requirements. Vastly changes. Suppose suddenly customer changed their requirements. See, 40%, 50% of requirements. Suppose 2-3% requirements, no problem. 40%, 50% problem. Next, this one, high defect density. See, resolving defects are more. If defects are more. Suppose we raised so many defects, but developers are fixing slowly. Now, so many defects are pending. We need to stop the testing temporarily. Otherwise, if you raise new defects, pending defects will be more. Not only that, they may raise some other defects. Any other identify? Tell me, Rekha. See supplier issues. See maximum, we covered maximum. Tell me what are they? What criteria for suspension?
If showstopper bugs arise, or we have some supplier or vendor issues, or vastly changes in requirements, and if defects are more and developers are not fixing them at the fast pace, then we need to suspend
temporarily.
Testing temporarily.
Temporarily. Okay. Okay. See next one. See roles and responsibilities. Roles and responsibilities. Here, test lead mentions team members' roles and all team roles and responsibilities. I will show one small this one. Suppose team member next tasks remarks. Uh, First one, test lead. Test lead. See, in companies, they call test this one test lead. Some companies test manager. Some companies team lead. Test lead or team lead or test manager. See, based on companies, test lead or team lead or test manager. Hmm. Test lead role. 1 minute. Team member. Suppose ABCD. Member name ABCD. Test lead. Next, tasks. Tasks. Tell me, Lalita, what are the tasks for team leader? Okay. Test planning. Test planning. Test planning. Next, test planning. Next, guidance. Guidance to guidance to team members. Guidance. Next, monitoring. 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 See, important responsibilities. Monitoring. Here, instead of task, you can say responsibilities. See, planning for testing. Next, guidance. Next, monitoring. Next, control, taking actions. Test control, control, etc. Next, another member, XYZ, senior test engineer, senior tester. See, test data collection. Test data collection. Next, test execution. Test data collection. Next, test execution. One minute. Next, PQR, tester, test case documentation, test case documentation. Next, test execution. Next, after execution, defect reporting, simultaneously tracking for raised defects. Next, regression testing. Etc. See, suppose any automation tester is there, writing automation scripts. See, some part manual, some part, suppose 1 minute. Suppose 8th tester, 8th, 9th, 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th automation testers. Suppose EFG tester name. Automation tester. Uh, writing test scripts for selected areas. Next, executing tests. Same. Executing tests, defect reporting, tracking, all are same. One minute. Next, like this. See, roles, responsibilities. See, suppose same cadre testers, same. Suppose for 4 5 members, test case documentation, test execution, defect report and tracking routine. For 2 3 testers, automation. 1 or 2 testers, senior testers, high level test data. See, collecting test data is creative activity. See, if you select right data, then you can perform effective testing. So generally, in some companies, senior people collect test data, but no restrictions, no limitations. Did you understand this concept, Rekha? Roles and responsibilities?
Yes,
In this field, test lead mentions test team members' names, their roles and tasks. Okay? Next, 1 minute. Any confusion, Lalita?
no, sir, it's clear, sir.
Okay. Next, schedule. Schedule. Here, test lead prepares high level schedule. High level schedule. See, later test lead modify this document several times. See, first test, suppose for any document preparation, next review, next approval. Generally, approval by superiors. For any document, 3 stages: document preparation, next review, next approval. Suppose test plan, author of the document, test lead. Next review. Review depends on company. Suppose some companies follow walkthrough. Walkthrough is one type of review. Here, author only review the document. Walkthrough, author only reviews the document. Next, another type, peer reviews. Peer means colleague. See, same category people review the document. Suppose another project test lead reviews the document. Another project test lead, same category people. That kind of reviews are called peer reviews. Another name for peer review is technical review. Next, third type of review, powerful review, inspection. Inspection. Say, under superior, uh, some team inspect the document. That is more formal review. See, for any document, three stages. One is document preparation, next document review, next approval. Generally, after review process, superior category people provide approval. Approval. See, what are the three categories of reviews? Tell me, Rekha. Reviews.
Walkthrough.
Walkthrough. What is walkthrough?
Author only reviews the
Document. Next.
And other is peer review. That is colleague of the same level will review the document.
Good. Next.
And there is superior review.
So not superior review. Team review, not one person. That is inspection. Okay. Inspection. Inspection is more formal. More formal. Okay. Next, what are the three stages of any document? Tell me, Lalita.
Preparation. Three stages of document is preparation, review, and approval.
Okay. This is general. So after approvals, we can say baselined document. Baselined document. What is baselined document, Rekha? Already I introduced this term. What is baselined document?
That is the final document.
Yes. Finalized document. Then we can execute the document. Okay. During execution of the document, modifications may come. Modifications. See, so many times it depends on process. See, modifications can be done during execution of the document. Okay, at this point of time, this document is finalized. After some changes, test lead need to modify the document again. Approval process. Sometimes approval process formal. If it is small changes, one or two changes, approval process formal. See, during execution, modifications can be done by the author. Okay. Okay, we will